New areas, mirror without an arrow. MOP, POM mix, KLP, BT. It was like that while you don't hear no silence, no silence, no silence, no silence, no silence, no silence. Then they say the system's corrupting their tyrants. Then you want to blame it on the dirty Moors. Don't the dirty Moors own the house? Don't the clean Moors own the house? And don't they get large amounts? Don't they do butchering and lecturing? Or is it the contraceptives? And that's for the motherfucking vacuum. And this ain't no gaslight or scientific method. Bill Nye science guy don't believe in the cradle like the most. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to believe Muhammad and Jesus was turning the other cheek to people like them? Got me confused with somebody else. Veteran War, Mockingbird. Like they ain't drinking and smoking herb. And don't they punch in the same places? And then they said they escaped in the plug from the doctor, which they call the Matrix. Now how come they can't even take them to the advanced levels even when they take them back to the basics? Without the master aces. They say they support the people like Muhammad Ali and Elijah Muhammad and Master Farah Muhammad, but saying black didn't set them free, saying black didn't set them free, saying some kind of colorism when they was locked and didn't set them free. What happened when there's no law library? Long Island in the area, 99. If they see cold, try living in Antarctica. That means the cracker, they ain't even the cracker. That means stop a dead, ain't even as cold. It's like standing outside in the cold and work more than Jamaican. And they ask you the same question, how much you sold as well as you work for yourself. Knowledge of self, a whole circumference, a whole circle, like universal, like ramen without a commercial, like lighting up your own purple. They say they laughing all the way to the bank. Well, how that come they can form militia to explode the tank? Cause ain't they on American soil? And don't they say they bow to the royals? But if the Royals not the Royals, how they expect to do it with the Oils? It takes finance with that. Raindrops on the sky, don't have to express no tears. The past and future, present history ain't got nothing to do with me. Our situation is completely different. They can't compare me to anyone. A lot of work need to be done. They said start with yourself. Self-mastery is the end of the self-religious scheme. Study yourself, stop blaming someone like me. That's MP on the hook. Like Mike Tyson when he was fighting for the belt and no one believed in him. Not even in Brownsville. And they say they spend a fortune like a whale. Wasn't Muhammad Ali in his corner? What about when they say he was bugging out when he was smoking marijuana? That was Paul Big and Pac when he was around him. They say they got a right to bear arms. Just like I have an unleaded bike not to receive no medication or no injection. Therefore, I don't have to take no prisoners either. Cause where's my Moorish flag? Rapper, they consider himself even as a drag. The blame on the programming like it's a military complex. Now how come they was doing the same thing on the block, the same thing in the jails, the same thing in the institutions, the same thing in the schools, the same thing in the private schools, the same thing in the lunchrooms, the same thing in elementary, the same thing for more than a century, the same thing even if it's Ivy League school, the same thing in the bathroom stool, the same thing like being in on the table, the same thing mixing a lie with the fable, the same thing that rocks them to sleep, the same thing they make Cool J battle Cannabis. The same thing that made Notorious B.I.G. battle Tupac. The same thing that went off top. The same thing that made Bishop fall off the rooftop. The same thing that made KRS One look at a gun and pick up his gun and look out the window. The same thing that made Malcolm X wear a red hoodie and stay away from these toxic females and mess with a bimbo. The same reason I'm rhyming off this instrumental is lyrical, murder spree. Sadie, baby, anything's panning out. They say it's really affect the youth, but if the youth make money, so how is that I affect the youth and they don't? The same thing when they act like a female named Ruth is related to everyone. The same thing that makes them lie and say that everybody's related. The same thing that they sit there and waited while he pulled an affidavit. The same thing when he displayed it. The same thing when he tried to print it out. The same thing when it's hard to figure out. The same thing is panning out. The same thing is in the mail and they're supposed to ship it out. The same people who said it was a secret was talking about it publicly in all these organizations.